Start the replay buffer. Hi Popcorn, hi Lilith, how you guys doing? Why is that not working? Probably because I haven't accessed it yet. There we go. I'm not streaming on TikTok today because it seems to be violent in a. That's what I'm looking for. Volatile. It doesn't play nice with reaction content, so I'm not going to stream on TikTok today while I record the reaction content. Am I? I think I'd actually prefer rain. Let me double check that YouTube's working. It does not look like it is. Testing. Nope. There we go, now it's working. It's not coming up on here though. Okay, that's it. But yeah, no, what was I saying anyway? So, I have made a new channel just for the reaction stuff. Just because you're a dick. Just because I feel like it was something I can have on a separate channel, so like one for gaming, one for reaction stuff. So we're gonna do a few videos, react to a few stuff, some Daily Dose, some of us YouTuber that I like, some videos I haven't watched. I honestly think it's probably gonna be fun. Hopefully you guys like it. It'll be the same as what we normally do anyway. If that's working fine from what I can see. Okay, let's turn that down. Yep, that all looks good. And just on time, yep, that's the link to the channel if you guys want to subscribe to it as well. Lovely, thank you. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go and start watching. And I won't have the issue of TikTok issues now. Let's double check.
Hello everyone.
Yep, audio is working perfectly fine. I still don't know if I want to try. Thank you, everyone. I want to try and do a intro. Because I'm not good at it. You know what? This is going to be the first video. So I need to do an intro, I think. Okay. Now you get to see me just talk to the camera when I don't have anyone there to actually talk to. Hello YouTube, my name's Everest. If you don't already know who I am a wolf VTuber, crazed and psycho, but I'm hoping you guys will fuck. I was doing well then as well, I think I'm gonna stick to that. Why did that not work? You guys are gonna see a weird image. I was gonna say I hope you enjoy, but it doesn't sound right. Why is that not working? It's connected. Unless, oh, it's done that thing again. It hasn't, so why is it weird? Something like that. It will fix it. Okay, that may be a bit too much. Come on. God, I love fucking technology. Okay, that is active now. Let's double check it. There we go, it is working. Not particularly, I had work again today, so all I was doing was basically just talking to people, trying to fix their issues. I had my QA, which is quality control side situation thing, today. Fucking hell, they're nitpicky shit. Honestly, like, they were talking like my because I go over it at this point. I don't bother correcting you. Like they were going after my apology, like, yeah, of course I don't say what I'm apologizing for when they first get to it. I'll play it for you instead, actually. That's it. Yeah, I'll just play it for you because I can't be asked to go around and do that. Or not, because it's fucking thing, Jigs. Fine, give me a second. You'll have to give me a moment. There we go, that should have done it. Happy now? But okay, let's go back to talking real quick so I can like have a thing to do it against. Okay. YouTube Everest, if you don't know YouTube. This is my new channel for reactions. And it's probably gonna be yapping stream while I react to shit. Reaction channel. Like, please give a sub. I will. No. I think I've got it. Hello YouTube, my name's Everest. If you don't know who I am a wolf VTuber. This is my new reaction channel. I do have another channel that's basically just going to be just for gaming now. But you will see these streams on there. But if you do like the reaction content, please give a like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Good enough. That was good enough, in my opinion. So this is Daily dose of internet? Yeah, we're doing some daily dose of internet first. Then we're gonna react to some of this dude's stuff, because I fucking love him. But these are some of the videos I haven't watched. Yep, tough shit. Okay. Let's just get on watching it. Stop pipping on my chair.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
What the fuck did they do? How do you do that? Like, I've seen it happen with, like, ice cubes. I don't know why you have coffee. Have tea or something. Is that what they did? Ice cubes?
What's more, the army that he was putting together...
Holy fuck! What? Why did that come off?
The army that he was putting together...
Where did that come off?
What's more, the army that he was putting together...
Where did that come off? Whose did that come off with?
What's more, the army that he was putting together...
I can't see. Oh, fuck. Nice jump, my dude.
There's a trend where people see if their dogs would save them if they were to suddenly get attacked.
So soft.
I'm eating first.
Curly hair.
I think she might have signed up for the wrong.
At least she's come to terms with it.
Okay.
Have you seen Highland cows? I like Highland cows. They're cute.
I think she might have signed up for the wrong sport. Someone threw an orange peel at this gorilla, and the gorilla used sign language to explain that they are not allowed to eat food from strangers.
Really? I'll be fucked. I'll die. But I could probably jump it if I was on my scooter and that happened. But I would not land it. If I tried to land that, I'll be fucked. I can have a look at that later.
This underground water pipe randomly exploded.
Whose insurance pays for that? Like, legit, whose...
Water pipe randomly exploded.
Because I'm assuming they have to go after someone, don't they? I don't know how insurance works.
Who else baby rise up like the Undertaker? Or is it just mine?
You took offense to that. Bitch, move.
Dog, my ceiling just came in.
These
What the
YouTubers
hell?
pulled off the highest basketball shot in the world.
Sorry. Jump scare for all of you. Nice shot, my
He
dude.
really started praying in baby language.
Huh? I feel like speaking in tongues.
Oh, that was the closest one. Ren, look how close this one is.
He gave him some
That's a sibling for you.
He gave him
100% just a straight sibling.
some ketchup, but told him it was hand sanitizer.
Okay. Well, I think I have a
should
channel
I-
on my Discord, don't I, with reaction stuff, so if you put the video in there, I'll probably watch it.
So this is pretty dumb. This driver caught this other driver that was trying to tow a car with a chain.
No fucking shit. Was there no one in the car with them? Fucking dogs. My cat has been needy as shit today, though. Like, every 5 fucking seconds, he'd be on my desk. And it's like, I love you, but I need to fucking work.
Sometimes it's a good idea to use your brain before you chop down a tree.
Oh no. Oh no, that's going for the thing. Is he good? Yeah, he probably needs to, like, get down. Whoop, the hair's on. Oh, wow.
I love it. I love this so much. Did you have something to say?
I can't believe tumbleweeds are a real thing.
What are tumbleweeds? Just dead, like, branches of shit? Okay. Oh, look at the
There are
kids!
7 of you in there? I only see 6. Oh, there's 7. Hi.
If you drop an orange on the ground
Damn,
enough times,
that was a nice shot, actually. I don't like football, but that was a nice shot.
if you drop
It
an
should
orange on
be
the ground enough
alright. I don't
times,
see why
it'll
you can
turn into a
set it
squishy
in
ball.
Is that an actual orange or?
So I guess ducks like to chase laser pointers too.
Interesting fact. I wonder if we could do that, like, to the geese. Like, can you imagine just, like, going to the lake and just doing that with the geese? That'd be funny as shit. I think there's one way of doing it.
Ta-da!
Toy done took the chopper.
What's your last name?
Ginobili. Ginobili. My bad.
You gonna video me, I'ma video you.
For some weird reason, cats will react like this when they hear the sound of tape.
Oh, I wonder if mine does that. I'm very tempted to do it. Did that bitch just eat the whole thing? That's something you're gonna have to explain to the neighbors. Sorry, I kicked a head over your over the wall.
I can easily see why this type of
Damn,
lizard
is that just for a tunnel? That is satisfying though. I do like explosions.
I can easily see why this type of lizard is called a sandfish.
Oh, it's playing. Also, leave it the fuck alone. That's a
I guess
weird
it's time for
lizard.
him to get a new fish tank now.
Eddie, you ready?
This bird thought
Rats
that
with
her
fur.
hair would be perfect material to make a nest with.
I don't know if I'd let it go on this long.
I have no
That's gotta
idea how
hurt.
he was able to fit inside of this tube.
Can he get out of it?
Why did nobody tell me that woodpeckers were... Why did nobody
Cats
tell
are
me that
weird, man.
woodpeckers were really, really big?
You guys, there's a giant.
That's a woodpecker.
Look at how big it is.
I thought they were smaller.
It's a woodpecker.
Why?
He just really wanted some ice cream.
Oh, got Ginger.
2, 1.
Honestly, if you hadn't recorded it, no one would believe you.
Yo, I'm really sorry, okay?
What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
She was trying to jump over the garage laser sensor. That is the end of this
By
video.
smacking
Hopefully
your
this
head
video was
into
the
it?
best video you saw today.
What the fuck? Aish. Some people are brain dead. What the fuck? Anyway, next video.
Hello everyone, this is
Your
your daily dose of internet. This woman randomly found some natural oil gushing out of the ground in her backyard.
I fear me and my husband
Does she
might be
own that?
millionaires. I think there's oil in our backyard, but I may be mistaken. I just need somebody to confirm for me before I call the police. Does that not look like oil? And also that over there. Okay, wait. Before you get all your ideas, let me show you this. Is that not oil?
This is probably the
Pretty
craziest
sure it is.
video
Does
you'll
she
see
own
today.
that? I don't like the... Oh, fuck me. Okay, we'll go back to that in a second. Is there like a depth limit of what people own? I mean? In the US, I think I've heard that before. How would you sell it? You'd have to make a construction.
Also that over there. Okay, wait. Before you get all your ideas, let me show you this. Is that not oil?
This is probably the craziest video you'll see today.
Lovely.
This moving truck had a leaking propane tank inside of it. Not only was the driver okay, but he pulled the truck over, came to a stop, and walked around to try and figure out why his truck exploded.
I am so happy this fucker was okay. But who the fuck put a protein tank project? Ooh, okay. Okay. Who put fuck me. Propane tank into the back of that car? That does not look like it's in the right transportation model. Shut the fuck up. Propane tank. It has gas in it. Motherfucker just
This
got attacked by
paraglider
a
in China
fish.
hit a powerful updraft that sent him 9,000 meters up and he got covered in ice.
Oh fuck, is he is
He luckily survived the situation by remaining calm and keeping a level head.
talking about level head? That's cute.
This guy went to a grocery store in Portugal,
Oh,
and this is
okay.
how they advertise their products.
Vai Natal, clica.
Samba tem frescura e tem sabor único da fruta espremida. Novo com Paurícios Goiaba. Do Brasil. Só podia.
Ah não, ia morrer.
Silas.
Goiaba.
Clica.
Samba tem frescura e tem sabor único da fruta espremida. Novo com Paurícios Goiaba. Do Brasil. Só podia.
Ah não, ia morrer.
That would be broken in 5 seconds in a normal place, like in England. Like, you could not keep that fucking correct. For one, retail staff will not give a shit. I was retail, we do not care. Two, there's no way head office is, like, actually gonna send the people out to be able to maintain that properly. No way, it's broken within a week.
Silas, come get your medicine, boo. Good, swallow. No, we're not done, babe. We still got some more.
These people in the UK saw this fighter jet coming in for a landing. Poor little guy can't figure out why he can't climb this waterfall.
He's fighting it. He's
She
fighting the
realized
water,
that
that's
after
why.
owning them for 10 years, she has never told her dogs what her name is.
My name's Taylor.
This crane operator saw her sunbathing and decided to use his shadow to block the sun.
That's a dick move. Let the girl be! Stop being a dick.
This is what it looks like when a really tall
Also,
person
probably what I
tries to
would do
drive a
if I was
sports
in that
car.
situation as well.
Excuse me? How do you fit in this car? You're so tall.
I'm actually 6'5". I fit perfect.
There's no way that's fucking safe. Come on. Nice. Good assist. Oh no, no, no! Oh god! Oh.
This coffee shop
I thought she was gonna fall onto the fucking dog then. I mean, I don't like the small breeds, but fucking hell, I wouldn't want them crushed.
rolled out a red carpet for all their customers coming in to see how they would react.
Yep, you're never getting those back.
Good boy, Pinky. Oh, are you okay, Pinky? What's wrong, buddy? Look at me. What's wrong with your eye? Oh, you wanna go outside? You wanna go outside and play? Oh, now you're fine. Oh, now you're hurt again.
This lizard shows exactly what skedaddling
Yeah.
looks like.
I don't particularly like them with lizards, but hey. Oh, that's some strength.
This guy just graduated
As well
from
as
high
that's
school
gotta
and realized
hurt.
that they use.
Like, look at where she's
This guy
standing.
just-
I mean, that's got. That's right on fucking bone as well. That's gotta fucking hurt. Oh, wow.
This guy just graduated from high school and realized that they used AI to write a paragraph in this section of his yearbook.
I paid $65 for this, bro. Look. They use ChatGPT. Look, feel free to let me know if you need any adjustments or additional information. Bro, they use ChatGPT. That's crazy.
Oh, lovely.
Damn.
This delivery guy saw him playing basketball and wanted to join in.
FedEx, the reason why your packages are late.
This guy realized that he got stuck on this road, so he pulled.
You good?
This guy
What
realized
the fuck happened to the baby?
that he got stuck on this road, so he pulled off the most insane U-turn ever caught on camera.
That is some fucking skill.
This dog is perfectly healthy, but taught itself to go up and down the stairs using Grandma's chairlift machine.
It's funner.
This guy found a frog on his front door.
Oh,
What? Slug?
no. Frog, what?
That dude's a frog. What's it gonna do? Again, I ask the one question I ask whenever I see videos like this. Who the fuck pays for this? Like, out of everyone who pays for this, I wouldn't. Is it the person who owns the bowl, if it's owned? Okay. 1 second. While we're doing that, I'm quickly gonna go to the bathroom. And I'm back. You guys really need to learn how to function without caffeine. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Thinking?
Aww.
This giant tornado was spotted in Mongolia.
That's a tornado? Oh yeah, no, that's a tornado. Oh! How close was that to that guy just then? Damn, did you see how close that was? Spacey, hi, how you doing? Like, holy fuck. I need to show that like a slower speed. Legit. Oh my fucking god. I think I would go and buy a lottery ticket after this. Like, I legit think I would buy a lottery ticket after that. little bit of an overreaction, but hey.
This has to be the most stereotypical squirrel video ever.
The middle?
Okay. Do you get prize?
I can't.
This guy was tired of his shoelaces always untying themselves.
That cannot feel comfortable. Okay, I missed the big toe.
Little poon on the 1K?
So why did the referee do this? This beach in Canada has some really weird waves.
Lilith, you ever seen that? That is weird.
That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed.
Oddly calming though.
That is the end.
I think I could watch that on loop. Oh, wait, I forgot. You don't touch grass, so. Never said I was calm, I said the video was.
Your daily dose of internet.
Yeah,
This pizza guy stopped to deliver some pizza and left his car for about 30 seconds. Some random guy then jumped in and stole his car.
Asshole. Hey, at least you've got a very clear video of it.
The thief was then almost immediately pulled over by a police officer.
What's up, screw? Got the license provisionals on you? No, sir, I have it available right now, sir. I apologize.
The police officer was a little suspicious, but ended up letting him go.
Why?
That's crazy, bro!
Luckily, there was a tracking device on the car, and 2 hours later they found the car and arrested the guy.
Mm-hmm. Did you stop?
Oh. What the fuck? How is that not like glued or something? Cute.
It got a little too windy at this festival for this balloon to handle.
Oh, nope. Time to crush people. Bye, have a good time. That's actually gotta be cool.
These scuba divers were having fun looking at coral when they suddenly heard sonar coming from a submarine or a ship.
Oh! See, the thing is, they can barely see halfway out of them. That could be right on top of them.
Oh!
That was sneaky. That was awesome.
Nope, you're not getting it back.
That's what she said.
They're basically fucking toddlers.
This guy was out walking his dogs when one of them found a skunk. A skunk sprayed his dog in the face, and his dog immediately collapsed.
Oh, fuck.
You okay, buddy? Riggs. Riggs, come on.
His dog was obviously overwhelmed, but wasn't harmed, and was still taken to the vet as a precaution.
So, the dog's
wasn't
fine.
harmed, and was still taken to the vet as a precaution.
Damn.
The dog was obviously overwhelmed,
And
but
cute
wasn't
fuckers
harmed,
as
and
well.
was still taken to the vet
Damn,
as a
that's-
precaution.
That's why you go a little bit to the side.
This guy was recording his plane taking off when one of the engines suddenly caught on fire. The
I don't
plane
think that's
still
meant to
had
happen.
another working engine and made an emergency landing, and nobody was hurt. This astronomer was on the roof of his house at 2 a.m. when this
Okay, that
meteor
makes me a
suddenly
little scared
appeared.
to fly. Sorry, what was
His
it?
house and made an emergency landing, and nobody was hurt. This astronomer was on the roof of his house at 2 a.m. when this meteor suddenly appeared.
Okay. Ah, it's gotta be cool to see. I've never seen a meteor.
I can't tell if this dog loves or hates getting blow-dried.
I think it hates it.
This is the kind of weather that new cars have to go through when they get shipped in from overseas.
Are those tires just loose? Like, look at them in the middle there. They're just loose, aren't they?
This couple was having a moment when the unexpected happened.
A bear. Nope, just someone being a fucking dipshit.
The amazing thing is that nobody was hurt.
Oh, good. I've seen this one before.
I don't even know what I would do in this situation.
It probably did. Oh, wow.
I don't even know what I would do in this situation.
Could you reliably clean that? No, to be fair, look at the living room. They can hire a cleaner. You know for a fact they're just gonna hire a cleaner. Damn, that's a lot. I never had Taco Bell. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
She turned on the heat in her car,
What?
and for some reason it was spitting out snow. So, I guess you're supposed to hide your face and lie down when you encounter a wild gorilla.
Is it?
Go down, sit down. Sit down, you are safe. Don't worry. Sit down, keep shooting. It's okay.
Oh, that's got kinda hurt actually, getting stepped on by a fucking gorilla.
Dad really had to come in and ruin the song.
Open and shut. Open and shut.
The doors on the bus go open and shut. Oh.
Look at that death glare. Fucking hell. Oh, run away. I can already see what's happening.
So, I guess popping a balloon in a nuclear power plant cooling tower sounds like thunder.
Oh, I've heard this one. Damn, that's satisfying. I love that.
Oh! Oh! I did it! I did it! Guys, y'all seen it! I did it! Y'all saw it!
The conveyor belt at this
Oh my god, look, he's so happy.
Oh! I did it! I did it! Guys, y'all seen it! I did it! Y'all saw it!
The conveyor belt at this airport stopped working, so this employee had to go get every single bag by herself.
No one else is helping? Surely there's gotta be someone else in line to be able to help. No, not in
So,
line,
I
but
guess
like
you don't need to drink coffee
in staff
if you're
that can
going to be a
help.
power line worker. This team's medic wanted to help out by sending the ball back in after it went out of bounds.
I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh.
The issue is he injured his own player and had to go help him. There were some scary wildfires in Los Angeles recently, and this guy saved his animals by herding them down the mountain to safety.
It is Daily Dose of Internet.
Come on, guy. Come on. Yeah.
Keep going.
This dad saw this car coming
Did they get
and
out
was
safe?
able to...
Come on, guy.
And this guy saved his animals by
Yeah,
herding
they
them
saved
down
them.
the mountain to safety.
Come on, guy. Come on. Yeah.
This dad saw this
Few
car
horses,
coming
though.
and was able to save his kids.
Ooh, what the
So it
fuck?
looks like someone had a pretty bad day.
Oh god. Oh my god, that reminds me. This happened a little bit ago, I completely forgot. You know, like I was talking about the VR stuff? We were going to it. Hardy, thank you so much for the follow. But what was I saying? We were going to the place where it was at. As we're walking, this woman is just standing still talking into her phone, looking down. And I look down with her. She's got both of her heels stuck in the gratings. I was like, oh fuck. I did offer to help her, but she had some slippers on that she can slip into while trying to get them out. I was like, so I just left with like my mates. I was like, oh fuck. That's not great. Womp womp.
Se queda. Pero es que, hola. ¿Cómo coño se la queda?
Dipshit. Yep,
So
that just
apparently
defeats
she's
a walk
only
away.
10 years old.
Damn, she could kick my ass right now.
This bridge is so strong that it was crumpling this train like it was a piece of paper.
Wow. That's good. Why the fuck is this dude not stopping?
They felt bad for this raccoon and wanted to give it some food.
Aww.
The sensor has lights that will match your heartbeat.
Imagine finding out like you have a arrhythmia or something probably through that. That'd be the best way to find out if you have an heart attack.
This grandpa has a pet duck that follows his grandson wherever he goes.
That's
Go,
cute.
Jerry, go. Oh, Jerry's gonna cheat. He's gonna fly. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. You can do it. Come on, Jerry.
Here's a cool video I recorded when I was flying into Seattle. That is the end of this
That's
video. I hope you enjoyed.
cool.
And I'll see you guys again very soon.
Damn. What, with the heartbeat one? Like I was saying, that would be a cool way to find out if you have an arrhythmia. Let's have a look, there's some more stuff I can watch. New walks.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Ooh! Fuck! It's not about people finding it attractive, it's just the character I like. Ooh, fuck me.
They were bored and wanted to see if they could try and make each other laugh. He was mad that she was playing with
Oh,
him
but
like
you're gonna have to
this.
pay for that.
Ask, would you like to go? Ooh, that ear. Wait, would you like to?
I mean, yeah, but that's not what I wanted.
This pilot was coming in for a
I
landing,
wanted
but
this
forgot
character.
to put
I
the landing
liked
gear
this
down.
character.
Hopefully. There's
So
no
I chose
gear.
it. I say chose it. I got it designed this way because I like it.
Here's your first wreck.
Oh.
Sterile.
Yes.
Whoa!
Ha! He basically has to come out of his pants now, doesn't he? God, can you imagine experiencing that? That'd be cool as shit. What happened?
This man was nearly struck by lightning.
What happened? Oh, he's tied to the...
This man was nearly
Yep,
struck by
that's
lightning.
gonna happen. He probably still felt that. Being it close enough. I saw it coming from a mile away. Do you think he gets dizzy? That's another fair point as well. What's normal?
This might be the dumbest snowplow driver.
Oh. Stop the car. Nice choice.
They weren't gonna let a building stop them from putting in this light pole.
What the fuck?
¿Quién está ahí? ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Dónde está? ¿Quién es? No, no hay nadie, no hay nadie.
This guy woke up to find that someone threw all these rental
So
scooters on his front lawn.
Also, what the fuck? So I chose the character based off a character from a game called Lapland. She's a wolf girl as well. That's why the hair's called crazy and shit. She has white hair, I have black hair. So my character's modelled after that. Plus, I took inspiration from VTubers like Cinder. I fucking just put what I liked into a character and got it made for me, basically. If people find it attractive, people find it attractive. That's one thing, but that's not what I'm for. Yeah, this is before a lot of things happened. Legit. I said this like as soon as it came out. I was so disappointed because Cinder's the person who got me into VTubing. Like, I watched her and I was like, I want to be her. I mean, of course I don't want to be her in that type of sense now. I have her plushie as well, which is very disappointing. But, yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm a very chill dude, so I doubt it. I doubt I'll get into any big drama or anything. Like, there's people I don't like. I typically say so. Oh, fuck. I just chipped my tooth. I didn't chip my tooth, I mean I clinked my tooth again my drink. But at the same time, if I don't like someone, I'm just not going to be near them.
For some reason, this cow was trying to catch its own tail.
I guess animals are like that.
She
God,
accidentally
Dizzy.
recorded her cat's
That's
optic
cute.
nerve.
Oh, that's
For some
weird.
reason, this elevator is really spooky. These police officers were trying to catch this cow that was running away.
Yeah, you're not winning against
Here's
a
a
cow,
great way
I
to
think.
embarrass yourself at your graduation.
Oh! Is he okay?
I guess we're living in the future because Amazon drone delivery is a thing now.
I don't think I'd trust that.
He kept losing consciousness over and over again.
I can't remember the last time. Yeah, I can't remember the last time
As
I
a
was on
wildlife
a roller
photographer,
coaster.
you're not supposed to touch any animals, but there's no rule about the animals touching you.
Aw, that's cute.
Is this you? Is this your car? Why you park it like that? I was just like, I know, look at this thing. It's crazy. It's a Jeep thing.
This guy might be a professional rock skipper.
God damn. I've never actually skipped rocks, actually. I think I should try that.
This guy dropped his phone while he was out paragliding.
Oh, that phone is fucking god. At least it doesn't look like it's a populated area. So no one's gonna get handed with a phone. Oh, that's cool.
Nothing was gonna stop her from enjoying this frozen Red Bull. He really treated a full-grown man like a child.
Yeah, I think if you get picked up like that, you just need to fucking go.
This bear was nice enough to fix his cone that fell over. This guy in Russia woke up and found that a car somehow ended up in his tree overnight.
How? How the
that a
fuck?
car somehow ended up in his tree overnight.
I need to see the surrounding area to figure this out. Also, what the
The
fuck?
swan
Did they
was
just
nice
have to
enough
kill a
to
tree
feed
for
these
that?
fish.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So why does this garage sound like this?
What?
Someone in China refused to move to make room for building a new road, so they built the road around their house.
Oh yeah. I feel like that should be illegal.
He needed some help to put a golf tee in the ground.
Legend, thank you, man. Well, we only get you for the.
Did you see how his shoes fucking flew? Also, why the fuck are you coming out in shorts in this weather? A few years later in therapy. I don't know what it is. Money just makes me feel so much better.
No fee to change your flight.
Also, is that just...
Well, that's up to you.
Oh, it's a decent
He
sized
tried to
dog.
grab this ball using only a paper cup and a string.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh my... What?
Come on.
Traffic in Las
Damn.
Vegas is a little different.
Is that legal?
One of my subscribers sent me a video of a weird orange they found. For some reason, one of the slices can be seen through the orange skin. So why is he judging everyone?
Why Jesus died. Mirror.
So why is he judging everyone?
Got a future fashion designer in the room.
Are you hungry?
I love cats.
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. And
And you get the ban. But let's get on with watching some of this dude stuff. I do look at shit. But they should give me a decent amount of videos for the new reaction channel. I don't know whether to re-upload some of the reactions, the two new reactions I did, or if I should just do new ones yet though. But let's watch this prick. I've been watching Atozi's videos on this dude. Let's see what he says.
The most hated IRL streamer on the planet has absolutely lost
I
his
don't know how
mind
this-
running in his underwear.
I don't know how Johnny Smiley isn't fucking embarrassed by himself. Like, I could not imagine doing this shit. It is the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen. Like, there's something mentally wrong with him. His parents dropped him as a child or something else.
On the streets of Seoul and harassing everyday
I also don't
citizens.
understand why how
that
this is
stream was
entertaining.
so bad that the only live streaming platform on the planet that hasn't banned him yet has finally decided to ban him. He now officially has 0 platforms to stream on and earn money on. But that's the least of his worries, because he got arrested yet again after running around half naked on the street, and in just the last couple of days has broken over a dozen new laws. The guy wants the maximum prison sentence at this point. It's insane. But what the hell's happening, and how did we even get here? Well, let's talk about it. Johnny's story started on none other than Kick.com, unsurprisingly. He would travel to Japan in 2023 and would stream himself committing public nuisance crimes, harassing people on the metro, disrespecting every aspect of Japanese culture, and eventually sneaking onto a construction site, breaking multiple laws in the process
they
and getting arrested.
should have went harder in
Japan wasn't
Japan.
really used to having cases like this, but eventually he did get around 1 month of prison time before being released
They should have
and
done
banned
harder.
from ever coming back. People were hoping that this would traumatize him enough for him to stop, but no, he actually was only getting started. A few months later, he traveled yet again and got arrested by Israeli police for harassing a woman on the street. This only resulted in him spending time in jail overnight though, as he was released quickly and without consequences, emboldening him further. Months would pass yet again, and this time he would decide that his next destination of public nuisance was going to be South Korea.
And now
Just
he's
like in
stuck.
Japan, he was rude, he was loud, he was obnoxious, harassing people on the street, in public transport. He clearly had learned nothing from his previous 2 destinations. But the first crime he actually committed was obstruction of business in a 7-Eleven when he got some noodles and decided to spill them on purpose on one of the tables that you can eat on. This was while his speaker was very loudly playing his view.
See, the thing is, I can't understand it. To be honest, I can't understand this fucker. I can't understand going to another country. I can't understand doing it in your own country. Just being a fucking dick. Like, come on, man. Like, it takes nothing to be
as he
to not be a
screamed
dick.
and berated staff that was trying to make him stop. It was a very hard watch. But of course, knowing him, this was only the beginning. Shortly after, he would go to a very important statue in Korean society and twerk on it, then kiss it. This is a statue that is meant to symbolize the women that suffered sexual abuse throughout World War II when Japan invaded. To say that this is disrespectful is an understatement. At this point, the South Korean authorities couldn't ignore this anymore. They had scheduled a trial around the end of December 2024. He was finally going to face justice, but unfortunately, very shortly before the
several
trial, they
charges, I'm
decided to
pretty sure I
delay it
can't.
until March 7th, 2025. Many people were unhappy with the fact that he was going to spend 3 more months in South Korea wreaking havoc. But Legal
He is
Mindset,
still
a
there.
lawyer that's been very closely following Johnny Somali's antics and reporting on them, said that the reason they would delay a trial by this long is because they had more charges planned.
Wait, has
You
he
see,
been,
Johnny was under the impression that he was only going to get charged for one thing, and that's obstruction of business.
Has he actually
was
officially
also
been
carefree,
jailed
thinking
for
that
it,
if
or is he
something
still out?
bad did actually
Last
happen,
I
he could
checked,
just
he was
plead
still out
insanity.
waiting for
This would
another
reduce
court
his
date.
punishment considerably and let him leave the country. Unfortunately for him, though, he was absolutely delusional if he thought he was going to get out of this easily. March 7th, 2025 finally arrived, and Legal Mindset actually attended the trial personally. Johnny had shown up an hour late, drunk, wearing an oversized suit belonging to his only friend in South Korea, Hank, and a MAGA hat. Now, personally, I'm quite jealous of Legal Mindset because he got to see something up close and personal that many of us couldn't see because cameras weren't allowed in
Well,
the
yeah,
trial.
and plus he's
He got to
cracking
see
up
Johnny
more
Smile
charges
go
as
from
he
this
just lives here.
to this, as the judge announced that there were going to be 3 additional charges added to his case. Instead of 1 count of obstruction of business, there were 2 counts. And additionally, there were also 2 violations of the Minor Crimes Act. He was completely blindsided by this, but surprisingly, he still pled guilty to every single charge. He was able to get more time though because Johnny's lawyer argued that they needed more time to prepare for these additional charges. So the trial got delayed by around a month, and it'll happen on April 9th, 2025. But of course, Johnny just couldn't resist letting this trial end normally. As the courtroom was talking, he stuck his tongue out in a show of
I remember
disrespect, and
this
as he
one.
was leaving the courtroom, he proclaimed that South Korea is nothing more than a US vassal state. But here's the thing, usually if you're a person that has somewhat of a brain...
Well, you know what he's doing though? Like with the MAGA stuff and everything. He's trying to like get on, what's it called? Trump's good side. to try and get him out there. But no one wants to touch him. He is a fucking idiot. He is never going to be able to work again. Never. Like, anyone that looks him up is going to see all this shit. He is never going to fully be able to work again. I don't know what's going to happen to him in the future. There's no way he can work. He either has to keep streaming, which he can't do anymore because everyone has banned him. And I doubt he could do streams without doing this shit. Because he's a gullible fucking idiot.
You would maybe, I don't know, calm down until your next trial, especially after being surprised with 3 additional charges? That sounds reasonable, no?
No.
But we're dealing with Johnny Somali here. There's nothing reasonable about this person. His turning point would be on March 12th, a few days after that trial, when he proclaimed that he was the bastion of evil, that he was gonna die out with a bang for his fans, signaling that he was about to escalate things even further. Additionally, it seems like the streaming platform he was on loved him quite a bit, and they were known to offer very big deals for some streamers to stream there exclusively. He showed off on his Discord that he was negotiating with them for a deal that would pay him up to $10,000 a month just for streaming on their platform. So it seems like he wasn't just about to do this for attention, he was also about to do this to get their approval and finalize the contract. This is when an opportunity would present itself. When Johnny used to be on Kick, he would stream with a bunch of other Kick streamers sometimes, traveling together. After his numerous controversies and the fact that he got banned off the platform, those same streamers would start avoiding him. You see, Kick isn't too different from Twitch. When you get banned from Kick and appear on someone else's stream, they risk getting banned for aiding your ban evasion. So even if they wanted to collab with him, they couldn't. Otherwise, they would get banned because he was banned from Kick. A couple of Kick streamers that Johnny was familiar with made their way to Seoul, and he saw this as the perfect opportunity to stalk their location and harass them while trying to get them banned. In his mind, this was going to be the kind of content that will make Party finally sign him by seeing his potential.
I've been here. Listen, I've been here to meet my friend homeless. Nana, remember we talked in Japan? Remember?
So obviously they were uncomfortable. They were going the other direction. They wanted to avoid him as much as possible. But he kept following them. But Johnny wasn't really getting the reaction he wanted. So he ended this by screaming the N-word, hard R, multiple times, forcing these 2 streamers to mute or even end their stream so that they don't get banned on Kick for hate speech. Those 2 streamers immediately went to the police station afterwards and filed a police report.
If I remember correctly, he went to them while they were having a date and shit. Like, they were in a legit restaurant having a date and stuff while streaming. And then he just starts fucking harassing
against him. One of those 2 streamers is a Japanese streamer by the name of Nana, and she said, "I didn't want to, but I had to sue Johnny Somali. No matter how many times I ran away, he just kept following me." According to Legal Mindset, this could add the charges of stalking and harassment to his upcoming trial. I think she means go to the police. The guy's collecting as many charges as he can, like he's playing Pokemon or something. But that's not even close to everything he's done ever since proclaiming that he was the bastion of evil. After the police report was filed, he would go to a love hotel with his boyfriend Hank and start dancing. This happiness experienced by this loving couple wouldn't really last so long when Johnny realizes that a police report was just filed against him by those 2 Kick streamers. So he asked Hank to call the police and try to dismiss his case. But since the guy isn't a lawyer and Johnny was actually in the wrong, it didn't go his way at all.
증거 없으면 기각시키면 안 되는 거 아니에요?
우리가 사건 접수했다고 무조건 처벌되는 게 아니라
네.
조사 받을 때
Why he not speaking English? 네.
Because you're in fucking Korea.
네.
나는 억울하다 이런 적 없다고 소명하시고 그거에 대해서 증거를 못 찾으면
Can I talk to him? What is he saying? Tell me. 알겠습니다. What is he?
You know, this was a 2-minute call. The officer was as patient as he could be
and
for
also,
someone like Johnny, even though he didn't deserve it at all. But yeah, Hank couldn't get it dismissed. If anything, he made it worse. But just as you thought that things couldn't get worse, Johnny goes live brandishing a firearm, which is illegal to do on a live stream. Now, thankfully, this gun isn't real, but replicas are also under very strict control from the South Korean authorities. So what he's doing here is still considered illegal and can also be an extra charge in his court case. While he was doing this, he was prank calling South Korean emergency services, so 911 but in South Korea, potentially distracting them from saving lives. This dude belongs in a mental asylum. But that's not all that happened during his multi-day crash out. He was so desperate to get that party deal that he was doing the dumbest things in public and getting away with it, like here.
Berto sent $10.
What's happening? Oh, okay.
This guy just sits there, right? He wakes up in the morning and he's like, what's the most controversial thing I can do today, right? That's his
fucking
whole
idiot.
life at this point. But what he did next was unexpected, even for people who cover his antics all the time. He decided to do what he's always done, being a public nuisance, but this time while barely wearing anything and acting like a crazy person.
Oh yeah, I saw this. He was like
They wanna
harassing
charge me for
these
doing,
fuckers.
Twerking on the subway. I'm allowed to twerk in public. Boom, 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 boom. I want to hit right.
He looks like he was dropped. Like, he looks like he was dropped as a child. Like, come on.
Let's go, Korea! Korea number one! Yes! Korea number one! Korea, Korea, Korea! Korea number one!
There is something mentally wrong with it.
Police!
Dropped, poisoned, all the above.
Boom, boom, boom! I want you in my room! Go, 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 go!
Why do
So
people
as you
find
can
this
see, not just being
entertaining?
a public nuisance, being half naked, but also taunting the police, saying, call them. And even though it's not Christmas yet, Johnny got the wish that he wanted. He got arrested shortly after. He showed this off on his Discord, saying they got the whole station working, proud of the fact that he disrupted operations just for his case. Shortly afterwards, his friend or boyfriend, I'm not sure what their relationship is, Hank, showed up to translate for him and told the police that he's just like George Floyd, whatever that means. I mean, seriously, like, I wonder what their reaction was, because I wouldn't know how to react. It's ridiculous. He got interrogated by the police and illegally recorded the audio saying he's going to sell it, really pushing the limits when it comes
How
to the
does
South
he
Korean
manage to
judicial
record
system.
it?
Because shortly afterwards, he was released, showing that they're way too lenient on a nutcase
There
like him.
is
But don't
something.
worry, it wasn't as victorious as Johnny had hoped. Because after his little stunt, Party decided to do the unthinkable in his eyes and suspend him. He is not going to be getting
love a
that
happy ending.
$10,000 a month deal,
Although
and
this
he
is just a happy
doesn't
middle.
have a streaming platform to stream on any longer. They were the only ones willing to
can't
put
wait
up with
to
his
hear his
bullshit, and he
sentence.
managed to ruin even that. Messages from the owners of Party actually leaked, and this is what they had to say about him. Man, lol, he's done for, huh?
Like, seriously, dude. This fucker, I've said it before in this part of the stream. He is, after he gets released from prison, he's gonna get sent right back to the USA. He's not gonna be up to work. Like, people are gonna look at this man, look at his internet presence, because he can't escape from it. This is in the world. People have seen his face, they know what he looks like. They are gonna find him. And no one's gonna hire him. Who's gonna hire this fucker? Like, the only people I can see that can hire him are gonna be YouTubers, and even then, they may not want to touch him with a 10-foot pole. I don't understand why he's ruined his life. Like, he can't have made much money. I mean, he's stuck in Korea. He's got to be skint by now. But I
Don't
know
be sad
his
it's
fucking
over.
boy
Be
toy's
happy
been
it happened. He is done.
bankrolling
Yeah,
it
lol.
for a
Should we
bit.
delete the vid? Erase the evidence from the Korean feds, lol? Good idea, lol. We should. We don't want to, but we should.
You
I know,
can't
right?
erase it.
Lol.
It's not.
If I
it's
ever get like
online.
this on stream, please stop me. Okay, lol. So it seems that they obviously found him entertaining and liked him, but they had to get rid of his ass because they didn't want to get in trouble with South Korean law enforcement. I think part of the reason why he would do something like this is for attention, is to try and get that $10,000 a month deal from Party, but also because he's really hoping to be able to plead insanity in the upcoming case. But that's not really going to work. Alaric Node is
thing is,
another
even if
lawyer
he is
following
insane,
this
he's still
case
getting jail
closely,
time.
and he argues that just in those last couple of days, ever since he stalked those kick streamers up until the point where he streamed half naked, he has broken multiple laws, including, but not limited to, act on special cases concerning the punishment of sexual crimes. That's for the stalking and harassment. Next up, we have the Information and Communications Network Act, because he created deepfakes of him kissing another female streamer without her consent.
Really?
The same night he was brandishing the rifle on stream, he was also making prank calls to South Korean emergency services. That's another crime under obstruction of business. Showing off the gun is yet another crime. Act on the safety of management of guns, swords, and explosives, etc. And when he went out in public half naked, this classifies under public obscenity and disorderly conduct, as well as disturbing order. The officers, when they finally approached him, he refused to stop streaming or follow their orders. This is another violation, obstruction of the execution of official duties. Not to mention the fact that he recorded the interrogation, that's another crime as well.
Yeah,
Johnny
that's
has
gotta be
always been
like a big
madman,
crime, I
but
think.
streaming half naked, calling for police to come and arrest him, and taunting them, that's just ridiculous at this point. All the lawyers following this, all the content creators reporting on this, including myself, hope that on April 9th, he'll be getting a reckoning that would stop anyone else from coming up with any of his ideas when it comes to doing this in countries that they have the privilege of visiting. We'll see what happens. But for now, thank you so much for
Well,
watching
he's so
until
out
the
at the
end,
moment,
and
isn't
I'll
he?
see you in the next video, whenever that is. I love you so much.
It's
Mwah.
like they did like other charges and shit, and they're just letting him rank up more and more and more and more charges. I just don't understand this dude. Like, I don't know why you would ruin your life for this. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it genuinely baffles me. Out of everything to do in your life, there's so many better ways of making money. Even just streaming normally. In real life streamer, going to like nice little places that people want to see. But no, you have to pander to the degenerates and get yourself arrested a shit ton of times. No one's gonna want anyone around. Like, I want to go to Japan eventually, and I'll probably record some stuff there. My thing is, holy fuck, are people gonna be thinking about him when they look at me now if I go there and I do that? There's just a lot wrong with this. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh, I saw some stuff of this, but I haven't actually seen all of it.
I think it's safe to say that most people find Twitter to be humanity's worst invention.
I'm not on it
I
enough.
personally think it's ketchup with bananas. But
I'm tempted to try it. It can't be that bad, can it? I'm honestly tempted to try that. I may try it.
Twitter is definitely a close second. You know what's interesting though? Many people would disagree with me, saying that Twitter was completely fine before Elon Musk decided to buy it for $44 billion. This
Again,
is a very
I'm not on
divisive
it enough to
topic,
know.
but here's the great
I don't
news.
know, it just seems like
One
something
thing
that would be nice.
everyone can agree on is the fact that community
I honestly don't know why I feel like that would be nice. It just seems like something that would be nice.
Community Notes is probably the best feature to be implemented on this website in the last 10 years. Look, for way too long, some people got way too comfortable spouting nonsense with zero consequences. Like how this person right here claimed that Puerto Ricans are not Americans. And then when Community Notes corrected them for all the world to see, they started losing their minds. But the thing is, if you've seen Community Notes enough times, you know that in certain situations, they take it personal when someone is so stupid, so ignorant, that even the people running Community Notes lose their patience and become passive aggressive. That's exactly what happened to this VTuber by the name of Gunpei.
See, I've
Her
never watched them,
ridiculous
but I've heard like
astronomical
some
level
shit
of
about it.
entitlement and her very damaging claims on someone completely innocent. With her at some point claiming that she's being raped by the VTuber community,
Okay.
made Community Notes have a special rivalry with her, dragging her through the mud in front of everyone to see and
Oh,
making
you
her
know
lose
her?
thousands
I
of
don't.
followers,
I
all
said
her
I've only heard, like,
credibility,
little
and
bits.
any chance at becoming a serious VTuber in the future. Hell, it wasn't just Community Notes that was a part of this. Some of the top talent in VTubing also had to say something about this because it was
Ooh.
that damaging.
If you
Let's
have bow
talk
against
about
you,
it.
you're
Look,
fucked.
if you spend any time online, you know by now, VTubing is a massive industry that only keeps getting bigger. In October of 2024, Iron Mouse, a VTuber on Twitch, was able to break a record by reaching over 300,000 Twitch subscribers.
So happy for Iron
Now,
Mouse.
naturally, when you start to have such a massive audience following you, there will also be massive demand for merchandise. Merch for VTubers is a huge industry, but it's also not that profitable unless you're one of the biggest ones. It's usually just a way to give back to your fans, and it's done on limited drops. It's very rare to find a VTuber
Would you guys
with a
like merch?
permanent, always available
What would you
merch
want if I had
This is
merch?
why they'll actually rely on fan-made merch to fill that gap. Now I know what you must be thinking, but Muujin, when it comes to the massive VTuber corporations, what about copyright? In the case of Hololive, which is one of, if not the biggest VTuber corporation, they're a Japanese company. But isn't Nintendo Japanese too? Aren't they gonna sue me and the 50 generations that will follow after my death for making anything relating to their IP? Well, no actually. In Hololive and many other corporations' terms of service, they actually encourage fan-made creations. As long as you're not producing hundreds of thousands of units of merch in a mass production factory,
Which
you should be fine. You don't even have to ask for
I'm gonna say this now. If you guys wanted to make stuff for me, like fan stuff, do it. I'm not gonna stop you.
their permission. It's actually seen as a very good
Just
thing.
tell
and
me,
it's
I'll
very
buy one.
appreciated. You will see some of the biggest VTubers in the industry retweeting, liking, shouting out people who make top tier quality fan merch, even though they're not getting a single penny out of it. It's actually a really cool part of the VTubing community. This is something that Gunpei has completely failed to understand. Now,
Lilith, put your 4chan comment ways. You're showing you're in a teen boy.
Now, up until this incident, she was considered to be a small VTuber that's never really been in any major controversy. An up-and-coming content creator who was trying to make it big.
Damn, she's
Trying
up-and-coming,
is the
I'm
keyword here
fucking
because she
niche.
failed miserably. Her entire dreams and aspirations ended in a series of just a few tweets, this one being the first of them. It was made on November 24th, 2024, and here's what she had to say. Hey, please don't allow this person in your VTuber Discord. He goes to VTuber Discord to steal a person's character to make into a plushie. He has profited off
Stealing?
Gunpei, and I don't have any association or shared profits with him.
I mean, I wouldn't
She
see it as
also
stealing, it's
included a
like
picture
fan art,
of
isn't
this
it?
person's Discord username. She then continues. He's making AliExpress Temu tier plushies of my character.
Oh, that's
lol.
just rude.
The eyes aren't even correct. Gunpei's eye color is pink, not fucking orange. Again, he just goes server to server just to profit off other VTubers' characters.
That's
Linking
just
images
rude.
of this plushie in question. Then
That's
ended
fine.
this series of tweets by linking this person's Twitter 3 times. Now listen, this had just begun, okay? And people were already so tired of her
Thanks for the recommendation. You seem like an all-round bad person, not gonna lie. Thanks, give him a follow. Oh, you're sending your fan base to harass them. Fuck you.
attitude.
I
Under
fucking
her
love
tweet of
people,
his Twitter
man.
profile, people were saying, thanks for the recommendation. Thanks. Gave him a follow. You just seem like an all-around bad person. And in the tweet where she included the plushie itself, not a single person was on her side. This is when the community notes started coming into play. Her first post got community noted, and this is what it had to say. This user is falsely accusing LPT Kusa of being a scammer. In reality, Kusa is an indie toy maker from Vietnam known for making handmade custom order plushies. LPT Kusa has explained that the plushie offered on the server were leftovers from a previous commission. If you took a second to look at Kusa's profile, you would see that this checks out. From 2023, he's had a commission sheet where you can see
So how much is this? Old and new, what's the difference? That's not bad pricing. That's honestly not the bad, that's not bad pricing. Who knows, maybe I'll get one made for myself.
see the prices he charges for different plushies. What's really cool is that it's also handmade. It takes 1 to 4 weeks to make. He explains that he was commissioned to make plushies of her, but had 3 that were left over due to some issues or whatever. He joined her server since it was a plushie made from her appearance, and was wondering if any fans of hers would be interested in receiving one. The poor guy even apologized, saying, "I'm sorry for not thinking it through. I only thought people will like to have it. I'm so sorry to Gunpei. I only thought people will like it and
you
don't have
need
to
to
waste all the
apologize.
material. I don't like to see plushie get thrown out." Obviously, Kusa received a lot of support. This dude isn't just some random guy, he's made plushies for many way bigger VTubers. A very well-known VTuber in the community by the name of Bao made sure to back him up, saying,
Honestly,
"My
if you
very
have
first
Bao against you,
plushie
you're
ever
fucked."
was made by you, and I still have her on my desk. I received it during a time I thought I would never be successful enough to sell plushies of myself, so I truly cherished it. It would be a different story if you were a company mass-producing plushies, but you are one person handcrafting fan merch based on commissions. I'm sure shipping to customers
What'd you
outside
say,
of
guys? Should
Vietnam
I
is
get
not
this dude
cheap
to,
either.
hire
I
this
hope this
dude?
is cleared up amicably. You are absolutely
Make a few
not
plushies
a
and get them
scammer.
sold?
Pipkin Pippa, who is also a very well-known VTuber in the community, also made sure to back Kusa up, saying, "You did nothing wrong, dude. I love all the face stuff you make. Some people are just crazy." This is in reference to all the different plushies he's made for her and her
That's
friends in
cute.
her org, Face Connect. So as you can see, Gunpei was not looking good at all. But listen, people make mistakes, right? Even if they're really, really stupid mistakes, they still make them. Apologizing here might have somewhat saved whatever career.
You have to have the ukulele now. Like you can't have a apology video without the ukulele. You need it. Like it's law now. It's YouTuber law. YouTuber and streamer law. You have to have the ukulele.
She might have had, but she doubled down. I mean, why wouldn't she double down? I mean, why would I make a video if she didn't double down? Of course she did. Come on. Gunpei made this tweet saying, "Lol, I'm sorry to those who bought the plushie, but it's kinda your fault. It wasn't even vetted by me and it's poorly made.
It's
like,
not
what were
poorly
you
made, it looks
expecting?
fine."
Ha 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 ha. I don't even know if you guys got scammed. I'm really sorry. I can't really do anything to help you guys." Then this person tweeted saying, "How about you read the other guy's post he just made and fucking apologize for being a dickhead," referencing the explanation that Kusa had provided as to why he was doing this in the first place.
Yeah.
Gunpei quote tweeted this, and here's what she had to say. "I read it. And I said what I said, LMAO. It's really unprofessional still and trashy to just do that in someone's Discord server. Don't promote your shit in someone else's community." So
I mean,
even
I can get it. I can kind of get what they're talking about. If someone comes into the server, I have a promotion on all my thing. But there's a difference between if someone comes into the thing promoting their sales, basically, "Oh, I can do this and this and this and this." But no, what this dude did was someone commissioned this. He had extra, and he just went into the server like, "Oh, this is the server for people that like this stuff. Would anyone want to try it? Want to get one?" That I don't see that as a big issue. If he did it like every other fucking week, then yes. But he just came
a
into
very
like
clear-cut explanation
do
couldn't
something, 'cause
breach her time.
someone liked your stuff. Someone liked you enough to commission someone to make a plush of you. Someone did that. I mean, someone did that, and you're pissed, fucker. Holy shit! You should be happy as hell. I don't know. Oh my God.
Tiny brain. There's no other way to say it. People were just losing hope that they were even talking to a human being. But then she slipped up royally, not only exposing herself, but going on some weird rant about Vietnam, saying it would have been a completely different story if he mailed me the extra plushies. But no,
Why? He made them.
he's
He might as
so
well get the profits from them.
profit-oriented that he decided to sell knockoffs to people in my community who have no idea when their shit will get shipped. It's like, yeah, because you didn't send me free stuff, you're a piece of shit. It's like, how broke do you have to be? Also, for there to be a knockoff, there has to be an original. Where's the original? It doesn't make any sense.
Didn't realize
She then
the wording.
continues, "Bro lives in Vietnam. There's no way he's struggling for extra cash in that country with his business." What does that even mean?
Yeah, what?
It's
Why
like,
did she say
"Yo,
that?
bro, I just went to Vietnam. Man, a Big Mac costs $1. What a cheap country. People must be living here like it's a utopia." Dude,
Okay. Yes, weird. What the fuck is this dude's arm? Like, what the fuck?
man, a Big Mac costs $1. What a cheap country. People must be living here like it's a utopia. Dude, have you heard of local salaries, you idiot? Purchasing power? Hello? Then she says, you can sell orange juice with coffee shots for $1 and live off that for a week in that fucking country.
How do you know this?
So, if digging yourself in a hole was an Olympic sport, she wouldn't get the gold medal. She'd get a platinum trophy.
That's a nice trophy,
ridiculous. This is why the Community Notes team started reaching its limit. It was time to stop playing games. Gunpei was being called out because her main issue was that she didn't get those plushies for free. It was obvious at this point. So she reiterated, I didn't even get anything for free. And then the Community Notes said, Gunpei has received several things for free actually, linking her throne.com page. Where you can see that not
petty.
only is she crowdfunding many items right now, but she's received over 331 different items from gifters. I mean, look at this.
Damn. Damn. 335 things. 1,400. A top gifter. Holy fuck. Where the fuck are my millionaires in my chat? Give me shit. Come on. Fucking, that's gonna get taken out of context eventually.
331 gifts! Look at these top donators as well. This is like someone's entire Amazon wish list, bro. Like, look at this. She's even asking for chips.
She likes blue
Asks
things.
For chips on a throne.com wish list. That's my first time seeing this. But wait, someone made a plushie of me with their hands because another fan commissioned them? Disgusting if you don't send me one for free at least. Disgusting behavior. How dare you be so greedy? It's insane. She then starts having a public meltdown saying, I'll always get fucked over by the VTubing community no matter what. I'll get my design/character ripped for profit while not even getting anything for free. Many such cases.
Okay, you're using the wrong word there. Because that's a serious fucking word. You should not be using it in this kind of context. I understand being annoyed if your design concept gets nicked and somebody copies it straight off. That's not the word to be using in
Now,
this sense.
obviously, I have to censor this R word because of YouTube, but if you don't know what it is, it's this fruit without the first letter, okay? And to say something like this is ridiculous, right? To claim something like this in public when so many eyes are on you is crazy. So Community Notes had to come in and step up their passive aggressiveness. They said, there is no evidence of rape by anyone related to Gunpei. Gunpei is getting publicity for their racism, reaction to a toy maker, and outrage over not receiving more for free, linking all the previous tweets we've already seen in the video. Then said, rape is likely being used to gain post engagement.
Yeah.
Rape and criticism are different, citing the Wikipedia article for rape and the
fact that that had to be said is stupid.
Wikipedia article for criticism.
Why the fuck has it got to that point?
Dude, the only reason I still use this website is because of Community Notes. You know what? Do you find this helpful? Rate it? Yes. Yes. I love it. The level of entitlement is probably the craziest I've seen in recent memory. What an idiot. But she doesn't stop there. It gets even worse. She then tweets out in all caps, I'm getting raped by the VTuber community. God, please help me.
You're not.
The Community Notes, again, just copied and pasted
Just
the
copy and
same
paste.
thing they posted on the last post with both definitions of rape and criticism. Gunpei wasn't just entitled and psychotic at this point, she was also shameless. She was seeing all the engagement she was getting on the initial post, so she decided to quote tweet it and say, Hi, you can support me by the new Uwu Market merch drop at November 25th at 3 p.m. PST. I do get 20% profits, pretty good. At least I get
What is
profits
that?
than compared to this fellow where I get absolutely 0%. So Uwu Market is a merch store that collaborates with many, many VTubers. They make all sorts of merch like plushies, mousepads,
What's wrong with
etc.
Discord?
In fact, there are so many creators that have collabed with Uwu Market that you have to sort them alphabetically to find the one you want. In Gunpei's
Okay, you guys know what to do now. You have to spam Uwu Market. Get them to go with me.
case though, this engagement farming did not work out because if you go to G, you'll see that Gunpei is not there. Uwu Market saw how unhinged one of their future partners was going to be, so they immediately canceled the collaboration. Good riddance. But guys, don't worry, you can still support Gunpei directly even today. She has her own merch store on Creator Spring. So I mean, let's check it out. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Way better than that knockoff plushie she hated, right? You know what? I might even buy something if it's that high quality. I might even actually purchase... I'm sorry, is that a sticker for 28 euros.
I'm sorry, that thing?
A stick.
Okay, maybe like 5 quid. Maybe 5 quid. That's probably the most I'd fucking do. 28. That is criminal.
That's tiny as hell for 28 euros. Now that's crazy, dude. Like, how shameless can one person be? Oh my god.
But don't explain it yet. Let's see if
Now,
he
a content
talks
creator by
about
the
it
name of Rev
first.
Says Desu made a video talking about Gunpai's fuck-ups. She watched it on her Kick channel while streaming, and while she did have an opportunity to apologize, yet again, she chose not to.
Yeah, I
doubling,
didn't think
hell,
she would.
Tripling, quadrupling, I don't even know, quintupling down on the fact that she's not wrong. Watch.
And the plush
You
doesn't even
could.
look as good as the Phase Connects one. Like, this one is literally just felt. But the other people, like,
Oh wait,
the
she's just a
other,
PNG YouTuber?
fucking plushies other people got are like crocheted and it's like nice. Like, I feel like the people hating on me didn't even look at the plushie. Like, this plushie is
You see the automatic message? You know, guys, you guys know what to do. You know what to do. Like Gunpai says, I should deserve free stuff as well. Oh fuck! Hi. That's probably not the best thing for you to come into. I'm joking.
fucked up. It literally has Down syndrome. It's you have to ask
What?
the name of
What?
The people hating on me didn't even look at the plushie. Like, this plushie is fucked up. It literally has Down syndrome.
Holy fuck! Oh god. My gratitude, that's what you get. But what the fuck is she saying? Oh my god.
It's you have to ask it in the name of profit. Like, he just wanted to make money off me. Like, he does not give a shit about this guy. Does not give a shit about me. He just wanted money.
All right, I think that's enough.
Why should this dude even
no
give a
need
shit?
to torture you with more of her voice. But again, same talking points. That
Also,
he wanted
yeah,
to
her
only
voice is
profit when he
a little
already
annoying.
did. He already accepted a commission and had 3 left over and didn't want to throw them away. And then she said, well, it wasn't even as good as the other plushies he made for other VTubers. It's like, dude, you should be grateful he even made one for your dumbass. And as you can see, her community, this is an echo chamber, okay? If you go to her Twitter now, you'll see that it is just an endless slew
Somewhat a
of people contributing to her throne account, giving her what she wants, okay? These same people will keep throwing money at her, and she's gonna keep doing what she's always done, just be an asshole. So Gunpai, I hope you enjoy your vacuum cleaner and
Are
your,
you
your
watching
chips
the
that needed
YouTube
to be
side and the
fundraised from your community.
Twitch side?
Now that people know your true self, they know to avoid you, and I'm so grateful for having community notes so that people. I hope you enjoy your vacuum cleaner and
Are
your,
you
your chips
watching the
that needed
YouTube
to be
side and
fundraised
the
from your community.
Twitch side?
Now that people know your true self, they know to avoid
Yeah,
you.
because that sounds fine to me.
People like this don't get away with just having an echo chamber anymore. Guys, thank you so much for watching until the end and for your
know
endless
that?
support. Obviously, please don't send any harassment towards anyone mentioned in this video.
Okay.
I'll see you in the next video whenever that is, and I love you so
Do you guys want to send him a gift? He didn't. If you want to tell me what was happened. Let me see if I can find something. What's her name again? I completely forgot about this bitch. I don't know what type of thumbnails I'm gonna get, so let's do this. Server? No, I can't see anything. Oh well, let's have a look. Hey, if he's gonna have sex, he's gonna have sex. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't watch on TikTok this time because the last 2 times I've done reaction content on TikTok, I got banned for a day because of the stuff that was on the videos. Because they were like, "Oh, this is dangerous activities." Bitch, I'm just reacting to shit. I've seen more dangerous, like, goldfish than that. I still don't know why the fuck I got banned from it. It just happened. Apparently, dangerous activities. Fuck off. I do know about this situation. Partly because I saw it on Twitter. So we'll see if there's anything new that I don't know.
Absolute cesspool of a website. I think we can all agree on that. But like any other website, it does have an algorithm that tries to find what interests you and pushes it right in your face to make you stay there longer. Now yes, I follow a bunch of VTubers, they follow me back. It assumes that I'm interested in VTubers, and you know what? I am. I mean, clearly, just look at my channel. And thanks to this algorithm, sometimes it'll feel like a coliseum, where I'll scroll down on my feed and see 2 VTubers I've never heard of fight to the death over accusations.
Let's watch Gladiator.
Most of the time, it's very trivial things that can be ignored, but sometimes there are some ridiculous controversies, and that's exactly what happened in this situation. This involves a partnered streamer with almost 40,000 followers. And unlike a lot of my other videos, there's no need to be neutral here at all because this person's actions are unjustifiable.
So I know what happened with these two, in a sense.
To defend her.
I don't know the end of it though.
But it wasn't just Baebub, it was also her friends, including
I was watching
but
part
not
of this and I
limited
was
to
like, okay.
another partnered streamer by the name of Antan, who is equally, if not more, terrible. This is the standard internet
why can't I
villain
have those
story.
numbers?
2 very unlikable people did something bad, they tried to double down on it, and eventually only apologized because they felt forced to. It's hilariously bad, so let's get right into it.
Okay.
So typically, when a Twitch partner gets banned, the automated account by the name of Streamer Bans will let everyone know about it. This is exactly what happened on August.
What? Oh, that reminds me of something. Have you guys seen the new Twitch thing? They've taken down the what's it called? The goals. I can't think of the other word. The goals to be able to make money on Twitch. Honestly,
August 10th,
fucking brilliant
2024,
for people.
Baebub got banned for the first time on Twitch. But this isn't how the majority of people found out about her being banned. Now yes, she had made a post saying, I got banned on Twitch for 7 days for things I did not do. A small Dead by Daylight creator got very hostile towards me and my friends who played against him, and he nitpicked lines and made it all that I said it. I'm with my family right now, so I will appeal and get more into this later. The thread does go on and we'll get to it, but most people still didn't find out about this through this tweet. They found out about it by someone quote tweeting this with exactly what she did to the smaller streamer. This was the tweet that most people aware of this saw in their Twitter feed by Spookin' Jukes, quote tweeting that tweet we just saw from Bub and saying, you deserve to be banned. You and Antan Desu are both Twitch partners, and you, along with your friends, shamed a streamer with 700 followers because you lost a match of Dead by Daylight. You also pulled up his stream while live and all harassed him in his chat. Pathetic. Linking a clip, 1 minute, 22 seconds.
I'm not saying never. I have played Dead by Daylight. I did enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy it enough to keep playing it. Would you guys be interested in seeing me play that? Because I know Promo plays it a lot.
Long. In it, you'll see exactly why she got banned and exactly why she was getting so much hate. Watch, it's crazy.
4K hours and they're streaming this gameplay, bro. I'm so sure nobody is gonna get entertained by this.
They're a streamer?
Yep.
I'ma go annoy them.
Pretty bitch.
He's a white man.
I wanna see the chat. I wanna see the chat.
Wait, what did she say?
course he's a white man.
Oh
I
no.
wanna see the chat. I wanna see
This
the chat.
guy.
Hold on, let's see.
Why
Why
are
the
we
fuck
being
go for the
so
women?
sad?
I
did not hump anyone this match.
Why you sit on
I'm gonna put the vote
single
up. You can check
gen?
it yourself. Well, you sit on single gen. There were 3 fucking gens left on the map. 1 gen was 99. Your amount of viewers and
guy's so
streaming
full
and
of
you
shit,
people like this,
bro.
man. I did not hump a single person.
Uh-huh,
Can you
uh-huh.
clip me? Link the clip where I humped. Link it.
I'm gonna close their tab. It's not fun. This guy is whining like a little bitch and does not want to admit anything they're doing. It's got
That's
some
small
issues.
behavior. It's okay, it happens. That's why you only have 18 viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, true. It's
Okay, I get trash talking. That's just being a bitch.
the 2 partner streamers in
I
the
trash
chat
talk people.
is too much for him to handle, unfortunately.
You open his stream, the first thing you say is like, "Oh, of course it's a white guy." I'm like,
Dumb looking white man.
"Oh boy."
Like, it wasn't racist. I just, you know, he looks very privileged. And he uses the way he talks tells a lot about how much privilege he has.
Uh-huh.
Pubescent white boy.
I said that his penis is very small.
What a bunch of wholesome people, right?
They honestly seem like
Let's get
dicks.
into this mess. So look, Dead by Daylight's a very popular game. I'm sure you know how it works. Just
It's
in
also a
case you
thing of,
don't,
like-
there's 4 players.
Let me give you like an example of what I mean. One of my mates, I don't play with her too much. I try not to play multiplayer games with her because she is toxic as all hell. Which is, hey, I can't change her type situation. I just don't play with her anymore because I can't handle that. It's like you've seen me lose and lose and lose and lose and keep getting killed and killed and killed and killed again. You've seen me be annoyed about it. Yes, I sometimes bitch about it and everything, but I don't go for a personal attack. And I always try my best to be kind. Because at the end of the day, it's just a person. And they've beat me. Like, most of the time it's fair. If it's not fair, I blame the game. But like, there's a line. Yeah. And I always try and stay on the other side of the line. Because I don't want to be the type of person that does that show shit. I don't
trying to
understand
avoid
people.
a killer, right?
Being
The
kind
quote-unquote
costs nothing.
smaller streamer, Napnide, is the killer, and he's after Bub and her 3 friends. He quite literally wiped the floor with them, okay? He absolutely destroyed them. And additionally, they were accusing him of humping them, which is the equivalent of something
Humping?
like teabagging in games like Halo or Call of
Oh,
Duty.
come on,
It's seen as
teabagging's
toxic.
teabagging.
So they went to his stream to, I mean, you know, there's no other way to say it, harass him. They started typing in his chat. They started saying very mean things that we'll get into
Oh,
later.
damn, he's-
But I mean, honestly, what they just said on stream was
Holy shit, look at that. During the incident, he had 700. Look at the boost he's got. Damn, that's a good
I
work.
mean, you know, there's no other way to say it. Harass him. They started typing in his chat. They started saying very mean
he
things
just a
that
Dead
we'll
by
get
Daylight
into
streamer?
later. But I mean, honestly, what they just said on stream was insane. Like, the first thing you say is, of course, he's a white guy. Like, what? This was, of course, said by Antan, who is the other partner streamer in this equation, along with Babub. So first thing she
look what
says
I've done.
is something about his skin color, then says he is privileged just from the tone of his voice, whatever the hell that means, whatever the hell that means. Then making fun of his view count, saying that, oh, him seeing 2 partnered badges in his chat made him too stressed out, it seems. Which is so ironic because that actually sounds like something a privileged person would say, right? The
Yeah,
whole
how
thing
to
was
be a
done in
bu- how-
very
how to be a
poor
bitch
taste,
101.
And that's not how a partnered streamer should behave at all. It goes against TOS on Twitch. Not only does harassment go against TOS, but also as a streamer, especially a partnered streamer, when you talk badly about another streamer on the platform, you also face special consequences, like maybe a longer ban. So their reasoning was he was being toxic. He was humping them after killing them, which is why they were so mean to him. But Spook and Jukes also included this reply showing that actually this was all fabricated. There was no humping at all. Watch. So here's the killer.
And then you do that.
And they're saying that was humping.
What? Then you hump me,
What?
okay.
That looks like he's just lost track.
What?
And this is his point of view. This is him.
You're dead. Roses
He
are
was
red,
just
my
trying to
face.
pick her
What
up.
the fuck?
Yeah, he just
She was
lost track.
crawling and he was just trying to pick her up. That's humping. That's like the equivalent of teabagging. In what world? I don't know.
That he
So
just
this
lost
leads
track.
us back to Baybub's tweet, which was her saying, "Oh, no. What I said was out of context. I'm being harassed. This is a hate campaign against me." By the way, she got community noted. If you didn't notice, Bub the Law was caught on clips harassing the other streamer and also using racist remarks of course, it's a white man. Linking the clip we saw from Spook and Jukes. I do want to quickly point out that the community note is wrong here.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
person
say,
who
it was the
said,
other
of course
person.
it's a white man, was Antan, not Baybub, but everything else is correct. Baybub then continues. As soon as the game was over, me and my friends moved on, but this person kept talking about me making up things I don't understand. Why am I being punished for something where I am not in the wrong? This feels very wrong and unfair, Twitch support. I will be appealing with my point of view tomorrow. Yet another community note shows up here saying, Bub is deliberately lying. They were talking about him in the next games as well. Linking the same clip, and I think this is referencing how even after the game ended, in the end game screen, they were still talking about him. Then Baybub said, person who claims I said the quoted below are not right. Certain cited things were never said by any of my friends. I did say only he has probably small dick by sitting on a single generator, or that he seems like an asshole, but that is the only things that came out of my mouth. As you can see, the accusations here are that she and her friends said all these things. There's a lot of things here that I personally have not heard from the clips that were shared, so some things might be exaggerated, but honestly at this point, they don't have to be exaggerated because what I've heard already is enough to deem her a terrible person. Then she says, I would like to also say that this person, and just so you know, when she says person here, she means the person she harassed. She says, this person kept encouraging their audience to come over to my stream to report me and making allegations that I sent Army from my stream to his chat, which is a lie. The only people who came to his chat was Xim, Antan, and then after 2 minutes, myself.
I doubt
Again, dude,
that.
It's like, you harass someone, you
Yeah, I'm sorry, I doubt that. If she did that on stream, you know for a fact other people came around with her.
mean to them. Honestly, if he actually told his audience to go report you, he's in the right. Let's just make that one clear. Then she continues, also kind of funny that this person suddenly is hiding their VODs private and subs only. Surely they have nothing to hide in this VOD. Why would they make VODs private otherwise?
Wait, didn't we
As
just
of
see...
August 23rd, they're not. Hers are though.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
wonder
I thought
why.
I saw that.
One last thing, though this wrongful ban from that person, I don't support or encourage people in going after the person that got me banned. Yeah, it's upsetting, but I don't want you guys going hunting them down or wish them death threat. This will get resolved. If not, we meet again in 7 days. So yeah, the classic don't harass them, guys, even though that's literally what you did to get banned. This is so ironic, dude. It's so stupid. And of course, I don't think there's a single reply here that is siding with her.
Yeah,
okay,
I can
there's
imagine.
not a single one. Everyone is against her, saying, no, we caught you in 4K. There's no way you actually stand by this. Like, actually
I'm gonna
crazy.
VTubers to go.
And on the post from the streamer bans account saying that Baybub got banned, you can see her partnered streamer friend Antan saying, totally not deserved. One idiot encouraged his viewers to mass report her for a game is such a joke.
Yep, you sound like a
Again,
bitch.
Really not making it better for her or for her friend. And then
No, they are not. I am gonna quickly go on to BRB for a second. I need the toilet again, and I'm gonna check my dinner. Okay, so this has not been started yet, and bathroom's occupied, so
Then added, totally unfair to see Twitch support siding with someone who is lying about everything and still get punished for speaking back. Free my girl, she's all I have. What the fuck?
Yeah, we have
both
video proof.
Antan and Baybub were doubling down on this, even though we had clips. Like, we heard everything, we saw everything. The dude didn't do anything.
I have to
He's
hold it
just
for
a
a little
smaller
while.
streamer who is better than you at a video game. They still were doubling down here. And now everyone caught wind of this, right? Many drama channels were talking
Kayla,
about it
thank
in
you, hi.
VTubing circles. A lot of people were aware of this, and they were not gonna let them get away with it. As all of this was going on, Napnight, the streamer who was harassed in this situation, posted this statement replying to Baybub's initial tweet, saying this: "Giving my 2 notes about this, since I am again getting messages, follows, and join requests of your viewers in my server, I just want to be left alone, just like I wanted to be left alone then. Victimizing yourself and twisting the truth here is not doing any good. At the end of the day, you came to my stream while viewing it in yours when I said, 'Good games, well played,' and told that you guys were very good at the game and gave me quite a tough match. Your co-streamers also mentioned that they want to come and annoy me in your live stream beforehand. You quickly joined her in my chat with malicious intents.
Lovely.
Your co-streamers mentioned that I should get shot hours after matching up with me while you hyped her. All this just because you lost in a video game. So I should
Okay. Saying someone needs to get shot after losing in a video game is insane. Like, that is
mention here,
insane
I
asylum
didn't see this clip,
levels of
but
insane.
if he's talking about it, he has no reason to lie, right? That's insane to actually say that over a game on Twitch as a partnered stream. That's fucking crazy to me. Anyway, he continues. Your point of view and all the stuff I mentioned was sent to Twitch. You cutting these parts out of it and resending them to Twitch doesn't change anything. I would suggest you take the 7-day ban and try to remember good etiquette next time you are streaming without making fun of smaller streamers and their skin color, accent, penis size, how they look, nor come to their chat to shame them for just starting out on Twitch. Do better, all the best. Nap. P.S. Feel free to watch my point of view of the match and see for yourself how polite I was during the whole time. It is just a video game. Nothing justifies your behavior here. I can confirm this because I watched Nap's point of view. He was very polite. There was no weird behavior from him.
Yeah,
he
I
was
can
just
imagine.
playing the game, man. But of course,
Here's the thing, if someone's telling you, go watch the footage, you know for a fact they're telling the truth. You know,
this
they know
clip
they're telling the
of
truth.
them saying that he should get, normally I would have actually watched the VODs of both Antan and Baybub to find that clip in particular, but they have both set their VODs to subscribers only, which means I have to pay money to watch them. I am not about to give them a fucking dime, bro. There's no way I'm giving them a cent. So you know what? I'm gonna take Nap's word for it. The fact that they said that is insane. Additionally, we have a screenshot here that shows us some of the things that Baybub said in Napnight's chat. Like, for example, sorry, we didn't mean to bring more viewers over, you clearly aren't worth it.
Damn, what a
Become a
bitch.
better person. And you can even see, I think, one of Baybub's friends, Simco, saying, it's just us 3 from the game, nobody else is here, indicating that this is a dead stream and that this person shouldn't even be streaming, they're a waste of space, right? The person who tweeted this
Okay, now, as someone who actually has had dead streams, still stream. Every stream is, like, worth it in some way. Yes, there's gonna be some that aren't entertaining. You just have to deal with it and get better. I'm pretty sure some of my streams at the beginning were, like, dog shit. I'm pretty sure I've gotten better at it at this point. Lilith can probably tell you. I mean, she's been here since the fucking beginning at this point. Damn, nearly 2 years now, actually.
These message logs got blocked by Antan immediately, which should say a lot. Now, to everyone's surprise, Streamer Bands did another tweet that said Twitch partner Baybub has been unbanned after 2 days, 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Why is it
this
just so
means
bad?
that the ban appeal she had sent Twitch worked out. Twitch saw her as innocent, which is ridiculous. The entire reply section was against this, some saying that she should be banned permanently. It was a very unpopular decision from Twitch. But Baybub was celebrating like nothing had happened, trying to move on from this like she was really the victim.
Yeah,
Again,
you're not gonna be
her
able to move on
replies
from this.
painted a very different picture, with everyone saying that Twitch really screwed up here and that she shouldn't be on the platform. She streamed a couple of times after being unbanned. And of course, a lot of people were criticizing her in her chat. So eventually on August 15th, 3 days after being
I don't know.
unbanned,
I think you can have
she
a
made
look on
this
the
tweet
actual thing,
saying,
can't you?
I will be taking a few days off. I am not a drama frog, but certain people love milking things. Believe
Oh,
what
I
you
think
want
it's
to believe.
hashtag
I will not
follower
stop you,
age,
but
I
there's
think.
always other side of the coin. I'm sorry to whoever my actions caused harm, even though it wasn't meant with hostility. And again, dude, I think this might be the most community noted
Wasn't
person
meant with
I've ever
hostility.
seen in a
Calling her
video
saying
of
it was
mine.
like dick.
Another
Really?
community note says, Bub is trying to downplay her harassment and racist remarks that she and her friend Antan Desu caused towards a smaller streamer due to them losing a match in Dead by Daylight against the other party.
Damn,
Again,
that was in,
linking
like,
the clip of them being very weird
New
towards
Year's?
Nap Night. Beba
Not
then
last year,
replies to
the
this
year
tweet
before that, I
with
think.
another bigger statement. This is a Discord post she made in her server saying, I won't tag at everyone. If you feel like reading this, go ahead. You may have seen the tweet targeted at my side. It is clear a certain person we won't name is holding strong personal grudge against me. It is really sad to see, even more sad that a lot of things are twisted and clips are taken out of context to make me look the worst. Nope, they really don't have to be taken out of
Yeah, they
context
don't
to
have
make
to be
you
taken
look
out of
bad. You
context.
did it yourself. She continues, I'm not saying I'm innocent in the whole matter. Certain things were said mainly by my friends and I could have and should have stopped them. Certain people in this world are more sensitive to some stuff being said, even though they are harmless, but that is how things are. Again, she's now tripling down on the fact that she did nothing wrong. She continues, to be completely honest, I'm not good with these situations. It is not good for anyone's mental. I will not be interacting with the said post because that is pretty much what those people want.
What a
I
coward.
had said my side of the story, and out of due respect of the other party, I did not ever include any clips to stain their reputation or make it seem like I'm targeting them / harassing them, even though the evidence is clear in there.
Yeah, the evidence is clear that you're the
She has to be
bitch.
schizophrenic at this point, right? Like, there's no way she's doing this and thinking it's a good idea. What is she talking about? What clips could she possibly find of Nap Night that make him look bad at this situation? There are none. Next thing she says is this. Once more, for the very last time, I never sent anyone to target the said individual.
And for the last time, bullshit. When you go into that size of a streamer's chat, the size that you are, people are going to follow you.
Didn't have to, because you sent yourself to his chat to target him as well as your friends, so this doesn't make any sense to include. She continues, however, as of current time, it is clear this person won't stop until I'm stomped completely to the ground, and they even went the length to report some of my sub emotes to get them taken down, showing them. I never
How'd you know
said
that
go
he
after
reported
them being Nap Night, because there's nothing I hate more than bullying.
You are what you hate.
Oh my god, dude. This is insane. Yeah, she continues. However, as of now, I am the one who is getting attacked and forced to take the blame for everything, even things that did not come out of my mouth, cornered and stained and pointed fingers out. It is
Cornered
not
and
very healthy for
stained?
me to
What the
continue streaming with the current situation. My content does not resonate around drama, and if you watch me or even tuned in, you are well aware what kind of person I am.
We've
Because
seen it.
situation is as it is, I feel I cannot even defend myself because it will just look like I'm making excuses, so I will just disappear if that is what people really want. If it makes the world a better place,
Yeah.
then be it. I just really like injustice like this because I really feel wrong.
Well, no, to be fully honest, I got really fucking lucky with you, Lilith. Like, the thing is, you came in, you were chill, you were helping me, you were talking and shit. And for the most part, you were kind of just there sometimes. And then it was like a thing of, do you want mod? I was lucky in the fact that you're so chill. If you were someone else, and I just, because I was very trusting back then when it comes to like mods and shit, I shouldn't have been. And it was someone else, I could have been fucked. Especially like you're on one of my
Love you
server
guys.
and
So
everything
look,
as
it's
well.
clear English is not a first language. I feel like Google Translate would have done a better job, especially with that last sentence. But she's pretty much saying she hates injustice and she feels wronged. She's being framed. She's being attacked for no reason other than just existing and being a wholesome streamer. And man, a tear is running down my cheek right now. But this is delusion to the highest level. It's insane. But that delusion did not last, because 2 days after posting this on August 17th, she finally came out with an apology with 1,000 replies. Yeah, of
I'm
course,
pretty
this
sure
is
that gets
controversial.
like
Here's what
muddy
she had to
when
say
the fact that
about
I'm the one
this.
that's
I want
keeping
to
you in
start
my
off by
basement, but
sincerely
still.
apologizing to Napnight. Wow, took you a while. Finally. As
Okay,
a streamer
what happened
and the
in
one
terms of she had
broadcasting
to
the content, I'm
apologize?
responsible for the guest I invite
That's
to my
my
broadcast,
question.
and of course for the way I react to what is being said, be it idle, going along with it, as we're in this case, or taking appropriate measures to prevent or stop the harmful situation, which was the right course of action I was expected to take, but did not. The insult I referred to you as was uncalled for, and in the heat of the moment of the accumulated frustration from previous matches that I ended up wrongly taking out on you. As a partnered streamer, I meant to help, support, and encourage other creators and be someone they can look up to, especially to be in control of my emotions and how I act upon them. However, I was far from being such a person, and I am ashamed of it. In my
You
content, I have
weren't ashamed
always
of it
put
2 days ago.
emphasis on creating a safe space and being a comfort zone to others, which is definitely not what I displayed there. I have let all of you down by avoiding the importance of the matter and the immoral behavior I showed in the recent days. Every time I find a new game
Now
to
what
stream,
happened?
I get very passionate about it. Dead by Daylight is a hidden gem I discovered a few months back. It is a game I'm very fond
This
of
counts
playing,
as
and I
hidden
like
gem.
to get
Pretty
better
sure
at
it's
it.
pretty proper.
The way I reacted to the situation with lack of sportsmanship and wrongful conduct takes the joy away from the game to others. I would like to apologize to my community and my supporters. I'm thankful to the people who see
You
the
got
good in me
replaced?
through this
Why?
mistake. And then she ends it by saying,
you just not
"It
wanna
is
do
now
the,
clear
job
to me that
anymore,
the
or-"
harsh statements that were said were hurtful and not deserved towards him. In the past days, I have been going through comments, messages, as well as the video focusing on what happened with other points of view. What was done is wrong. I was wrong, and I fear that I have become someone that does not match the standards I believe should be upheld. I'm sorry to you, Napnight, and everyone I let down. I believe the best step for me to take right now is to reflect on my own actions and behavior and return once I see myself
it's not
being
been
who I once
confirmed yet?
was, before I lost my way, and only once I am able to stand with the values that I believe in. Sincerely, Bub." So yeah, I'd say
has
this
she
is a
resigned
standard
yet? That's the
apology, but
question.
it definitely came way too late, and
Yes.
only after she had not just doubled down, but tripled down on the fact that she had done nothing wrong, making it very controversial. This is why it doesn't really appear sincere. It appears to have been made out of obligation rather.
Yeah, it feels like after people didn't take that last statement she did correctly, or correctly in the way she wanted it to, she doubled down on it. Well, she decided to go, okay, so this isn't working, let's go another direction. And tried to apologize, but yeah,
Rather than
bit
sincerity.
too late.
And you can see the same opinion of mine reflected in many of the replies, right? With some people saying that, oh, personally, if it was up to me, I'd unpartner you immediately from Twitch. With some funny comments like, this is a safe space for everyone to feel comfortable. 5 minutes later, oh, of course it's a white man, lol. She's not about to get away with this, and a lot of people are gonna hold her accountable even after this apology. But of course, there was another elephant in the room. People were also holding Antan accountable, the other partnered streamer in this equation, and the person who had made the whole white man privileged comment. She was blocking pretty much anyone who had something to say about her or Babeup. Something substantial, because compared to Babeup's 10,000 followers on Twitter, she had way more presence on this platform.
And she's
She
doing
had
nothing.
actually posted her apology on August 16th, 2024, one day before Babeup's apology, but the reason why I left this till the end is because it got community noted.
Oh, okay.
It is a very controversial apology. So let's read it, okay? Make up your opinion on it, and then let's look at the community note as well as the almost 1,000 replies to this post, all right? Let's do it. The post starts off in French, saying « Bonjour tout le monde, j'ai demandé l'aide d'un ami pour m'aider à vous écrire aujourd'hui et j'espère qu'un jour vous me pardonnerez. » So in
This dude speaks
English,
French?
this means,
Damn.
hey everyone, I asked a friend to help me write this today, and I hope that one day you'll be able to forgive me. Then the rest is in English, and she says, as I've been sick for the past week and just have been released from the hospital, today I find I have to speak of these events publicly.
Instantly, I don't trust the apology. As soon as, like, I can understand, like, saying, oh, I've been away, I apologize, so I haven't spoken it. As soon as, like, oh, I was sick and was in the hospital, it seems like they're trying to emotionally limit. Instantly,
That's
I'm
a
not a fan
very
of this apology.
interesting way to start your statement. Guys, if you've been on the internet long enough, you know that when someone starts off their apology with a pity party, It's gonna be real juicy. You're just fishing for sympathy. This isn't about you. This is about your behavior towards a smaller streamer. Then she says, I'm not here to defend myself because we all act a certain way when our past trauma is triggered.
How
Oh my
was your trauma
God.
triggered?
But I don't want
You
my
lost?
poor health and past trauma to be an excuse. That's why you mentioned it. I want it to be a way for me to keep growing in the best version of myself that I always strive for. I want to say first and foremost, I'm sorry to my community and I'm thankful and grateful to the people that are aware of who I am as a person and know that a little misunderstanding doesn't define me or make me a bad person. I made a mistake which made me only human.
Which is, yes, they made a mistake. If, and this is if, they had fucking apologised at the beginning, oh my god, no one would be too pissed off. Legit.
I'm really not that great at talking or fighting in general. It's not something I do by nature, only if I had no choice but to defend myself. Dead by Daylight is very much outside my comfort zone as a game, and being new to it, I wasn't aware of a lot. I come from a different culture. I grew up speaking French and Arabic, and as an African, I have dealt with all sorts of racism. Oh, here we fucking go.
Oh, are they gonna
The
do
shame
that?
and
I
the
can't be
anger I felt
racist.
finding out
that
I was
situation.
using a derogatory slur was beyond me. I'm truly sorry, as for the whole entire time, I never thought it meant more than what it is, a description or a person with lighter skin tones. I'm so very sorry for this. Yeah, dude, it's just a description. You know, like if I open a stream right now and I'm like, ugh, of course it's a black guy. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I just thought I was describing his skin tone. That's it. I was just describing the person, you know? It sounded like I was disgusted? No way. No. You completely misunderstood me. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware. She continues. In French, it has a more playful tone. Un blondinet riche. Blondinet is literally just a boy or a girl with blonde hair. That's it. The second word she was describing, riche, just simply means rich. Regardless of whether it's a French expression, I can't confirm or deny, guys, I'm not French, I just live in the country. There was an undeniable tone of disgust when she said, ugh, of course he's a white guy. So regardless if an expression is meant to be playful, when you say it with disgust, of course, all of a sudden it becomes racist. I mean, I think that's just common sense. She says, this is why I wasn't understanding my wrongdoing about it, and I don't think I will ever apologize enough for it, but I can assure you it won't ever be a part of my vocabulary, as I do not condone nor support racism. I mean, she still said, oh, he's a privileged white guy, he's so privileged, so I don't believe this, personally. I really don't. I just believe that she never thought it was racist. She still doesn't think it's
So the
racist.
thing is, yeah, that's the thing. She's not even apologising for it. She's not apologising for it. She's apologising for how it sounded. She doesn't think she did anything wrong with it.
Only because people pointed it out, she's apologizing for it. She then continues.
Are you?
Not to the point of discussing his numbers. This
I
one was
could never
very
do
low
French.
of me, and I don't even know how it
We
actually
had it
came
in
out of my
school,
mouth.
but like I was struggling with fucking English.
I'm just ashamed. Not because people found out, but because I felt bad for even saying that.
No, it's because people found out.
Which is why I attempted to contact the person in question and apologize, which was in vain. With no way to reach them, I hope that this amazing community will deliver my message. So, okay, here's the funny thing. In Napnight's reply, right, his initial reply to Baybub, someone asked this after Antan's apology on August 16th, linking her post and asking, did she really try to reach out to you to apologize? And then Napnight said, hi, not really, has had me blocked ever since I answered her tweet. So I guess he's referencing this right here. And I'm pretty sure this person asking this question actually got blocked by Antan because you're unable to view the post they quote tweeted.
Wow.
She has just been blocking everyone. Anyway, she then continues.
I tried to
Napnight,
apologize, but I
after rewatching your
blocked him.
VODs, I realized we share a deep pain that only someone with the same deep cut could understand. It made me feel angry at first because I didn't understand it, but now I can see your pain. Your past doesn't define you. I'm sorry I wasn't a better encounter to you, a new friendship, or just a new gaming buddy. Instead, I was a bully, which is unacceptable, and that's why I apologize and hope nothing but the best for you. I'm so very sorry for my actions that were a one-time thing. I can assure you, just like you've never heard of me before, you won't ever hear from me again. So yeah, this post comes off as very insincere, but what doesn't help is the community note absolutely cooking Antan to ashes.
Is that your only
It
reason to
says,
do it? 'Cause it's...
someone that is genuinely sorry wouldn't be reveling in their acts while diminishing and blocking people. After it became quite the problem, the apology was released. Also, to justify racism because one experienced it is not okay.
Yes.
End the cycle of violence.
Yeah, no, is that the only reason
Linking
I learned
this
French?
tweet right
'Cause
here,
women look
which
pretty?
showed what she said to the streamer ban message saying that Baybub got banned. And interestingly enough, the person who posted this image on August 16th, the day Antan apologized, got blocked by Antan.
Oh my god.
Simply for just having a different opinion.
There's so many ways they could have
I
dealt
don't
with
think
this.
anyone in the replies believes this. And we see Spook and Jukes here yet again saying this. While some of this apology does appear genuine, the part where you say, a little misunderstanding doesn't define me is what I'm having trouble with. How is this a misunderstanding? You harass someone and shame them for their viewer/appearance. There's no misunderstanding. And yeah, some others also point out the fact that half or more of this was just her talking about herself and her trauma. That's not gonna work. The consequences of all this were catastrophic to both Baybub and Antan. Antan hasn't streamed in 11 days, and Baybub hasn't streamed in 7 days. It doesn't seem like they'll really be able to recover their careers and public image. I think they might come back maybe in a couple more weeks or a month.
See, I'm still trying to
but
learn
of
Japanese.
course, when it comes to being able to collaborate with others or even just participate in the broader community, they'll definitely have a very hard time making any new friends. From
Yeah,
now on.
there's no
That's for
one,
sure.
no one's gonna
On
want to touch
the
them
other end
properly.
of the spectrum, though, Nap Knight is sitting at almost 9,000 followers, and hopefully, after this video comes out, maybe he can reach 10,000 followers. It's a huge follower gain because when they bullied him, he had 700 followers. He has gained over 8,000, and he keeps gaining every single day. Very well deserved.
Honestly, let
And
him keep
hopefully
going.
one day he'll have more followers than those two bullies so that they can't even bully him about that anymore. You know, these are my favorite stories, guys. Clear villains, a victim, and a happy ending for the victim, a very bad ending for the villains. Isn't that wonderful? You know, you get a story like this every once in a while, and of course, when I see it, I'll make a video about it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good laugh or were just entertained by this. I also...
Ooh, nice. How's that going for you, Lilith? Who should we raid? Who is this? Ah. Okay, let's do that one then. Okay, so let's raid this channel. I can imagine. But anyway, I'm gonna nick off anyway. I do hope everyone enjoyed. I hope everyone had a great time. And I will see you all next time. Bye!